Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, your one-stop place for quick and powerful revision. Today we're diving deep into Chapter 5 of Class 10 History, Print Culture and the Modern World. If you've ever wondered how the world became obsessed with books, newspapers, or even memes, well, it all starts here. Let's rewind back in time. A time before the printing press revolutionized the world. A time before information could be disseminated with ease. Imagine a world where every single word, every sentence, every page had to be painstakingly written by hand. In ancient times, people wrote everything by hand, a process that was as laborious as it was beautiful. The creation of a single book was an undertaking that could take months, even years, to complete. Scribes, often monks, dedicated their lives to this meticulous work, hunched over desks in dimly lit rooms, their hands cramping as they carefully formed each letter. Books were copied manually, a slow and arduous process, which made them incredibly expensive and exceedingly rare. Each book was a unique work of art, often adorned with intricate illustrations and elaborate calligraphy. The cost of these handmade books was prohibitive, placing them far beyond the reach of the common person. So, knowledge stayed limited to the elite kings who could afford to commission entire libraries, monks who preserved texts within monastery walls, and scholars who dedicated their lives to the pursuit of learning. The vast majority of the population remained illiterate, their access to information severely restricted. The power of knowledge was concentrated in the hands of a select few, shaping the course of history and limiting the potential for widespread social and intellectual progress. While Europe was still relying on manual transcription, other parts of the world were already experimenting with innovative methods of reproduction. In places like China, Japan, and Korea, woodblock printing started way before Europe caught on, offering a glimpse into a future where information could be disseminated more widely. By the 11th century, China already had paper, a crucial component, and woodblock printing for books and official documents. This technology allowed for the creation of multiple copies of texts, albeit still a labor-intensive process. Each page had to be meticulously carved into a wooden block, a mirror image of the text, before it could be inked and pressed onto paper. This early form of printing, however, laid the groundwork for the technological leap that would eventually transform the world. In the 1440s, a German man named Johann Gutenberg invented the printing press. He used metal letters that could be moved and reused. His first big project, the Bible. It took 4 years to print 180 copies, but that was way faster than copying by hand. From there, printing spread like wildfire across Europe. By 1500, over 20 million books had been printed. This was not just a technological change, it was a revolution. Here's why. Books became cheaper and easily available. Literacy increased. More people learned to read. Ideas could spread quickly, and people could question the church or kings. Martin Luther, for example, spread his criticism of the Catholic Church through pamphlets, short, printed booklets. And guess what? It worked. Now, let's journey to the vibrant land of India. The story of print in India begins not with indigenous innovation, but through the arrival of foreign influence. Print made its initial entry into India via Goa, a bustling port city that served as a crucial hub for trade and cultural exchange. This introduction was facilitated by the Portuguese, who established a presence in the mid-16th century, bringing with them not only their goods and customs, but also the revolutionary technology of the printing press. Their arrival marked the dawn of a new era in the dissemination of knowledge and ideas on the Indian subcontinent. The year 1556 marks a pivotal moment in Indian history, as it witnessed the printing of the first Indian book. This groundbreaking achievement signified the beginning of a transformation in how information was recorded, shared, and preserved. The introduction of print technology had the potential to revolutionize Indian society, paving the way for new forms of expression, education, and social discourse. As time progressed, the influence of print expanded beyond Goa, gradually permeating other regions of India. Bengal missionaries played a significant role in disseminating religious and educational materials, while Marathi presses contributed to the growth of vernacular literature. Simultaneously, in the southern regions, Tamil texts began to circulate, catering to the linguistic diversity of the country. This widespread adoption of print technology facilitated the exchange of ideas and knowledge across different linguistic and cultural boundaries, fostering a sense of intellectual ferment throughout the land. By the 19th century, the printing industry in India experienced an unprecedented surge in growth. This period witnessed an explosion of printed materials, encompassing a wide range of genres and subjects. Newspapers became increasingly popular, serving as platforms for disseminating news, opinions, and political commentary. Books, both literary and educational, flooded the market, catering to the growing demand for knowledge and entertainment. Religious texts were widely circulated, reinforcing traditional beliefs and practices. Furthermore, print played a crucial role in promoting social reform movements, providing a voice for those who sought to challenge existing social norms and inequalities. These materials were printed in all major Indian languages, ensuring accessibility to a diverse readership. Visionary reformers like Raja Ramohan Roy recognized the immense potential of print as a tool for social change. He and other progressive thinkers harnessed the power of the press to challenge deeply entrenched social evils such as sati, the practice of widow immolation, and caste discrimination, which perpetuated inequality and injustice. Organizations like Arya Samaj also utilized print to disseminate their reformist ideologies, advocating for social justice and equality. Through their writings and publications, these reformers sought to awaken the conscience of society and inspire action towards a more just and equitable world. The rise of print also had a profound impact on the lives of women in India. As literacy rates among women gradually increased, they began to engage more actively with the written word, seeking knowledge, entertainment, and empowerment through reading. However, this newfound access to information and ideas was not universally welcomed. Conservative groups expressed concerns about the potential disruption of traditional social norms and gender roles, viewing women's increasing literacy with suspicion and apprehension. Despite these challenges, women persevered in their pursuit of knowledge, using print as a means to express their voices, challenge societal expectations, and advocate for their rights. But with power comes control. The British government soon realized that print could challenge their rule. In 1878, the British introduced the Vernacular Press Act, allowing them to censor Indian-language newspapers. But nationalist papers like Kesari by Bal Gangadhar Tilak fought back bravely. Despite arrests, censorship, and bans, the power of print only grew stronger, fueling the freedom movement. So as we draw our exploration of print culture to a close, let's reflect on the profound and lasting changes it brought to our world. What impact did this seemingly simple technology truly have? It wasn't just about making books faster, it was about reshaping society itself. Before print, knowledge was carefully guarded, often controlled by a select few. The church, the aristocracy, and certain scholarly circles held a virtual monopoly on information. Print shattered that control. It broke monopolies on knowledge, democratizing access to information in a way never before imagined. The ability to reproduce texts quickly and cheaply meant that ideas could spread far and wide, reaching new audiences and challenging established norms. This newfound accessibility created a space for debate, discussion, and democracy to flourish. People could now read different perspectives, form their own opinions, and engage in public discourse. Print wasn't just for the elite, it empowered ordinary individuals. It gave voice to the common people, allowing them to share their stories, express their opinions, and participate in shaping the world around them. Pamphlets, newspapers, and broadsides became powerful tools for social and political change. People from all walks of life could now contribute to the public conversation, challenging authority and demanding reform. This newfound agency laid the foundation for the modern world we live in today, a world where information is readily available and where individuals have the power to make their voices heard. The rise of literacy, fueled by the availability of printed materials, transformed societies. People could now read and write in their own languages, fostering a sense of national identity and cultural pride. Let's take a moment for a quick recap to solidify our understanding. China had woodblock printing first, demonstrating the early potential of this technology. However, it was Gutenberg's printing press that truly changed Europe, sparking a revolution in communication and knowledge dissemination. Print revolutionized knowledge, religion, and politics, challenging established power structures and paving the way for new ideas and movements. In India, print aided reform and freedom, empowering social reformers and nationalists to challenge colonial rule. The British, recognizing the power of print, tried to censor it, but they couldn't stop the movement. The spread of information proved too powerful to contain, ultimately contributing to India's independence. So that was everything you need to know about print culture and the modern world in just under 15 minutes. We've covered a lot of ground, from the early innovations in China to the impact of print on social and political movements around the world. If this helped you understand the topic better, or if you found it informative and engaging, give it a thumbs up. Your support helps us create more content like this. And don't forget to share it with your classmates who might also benefit from this explanation. And if you want other chapters explained like this, if you appreciate this clear and concise approach to learning, you know what to do. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a revision. We're constantly adding new content to help you succeed in your studies. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date on the latest videos and resources. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember, knowledge is power, especially when it's printed. The ability to access, understand, and share information is essential for success in today's world. So keep reading, keep exploring, and never stop learning.